What's up, y'all? Welcome to the stream. Wait, let me see. Yes, it's working. Okay. My computer is being exceptionally slow today. Not ideal. Yeah, I need a new computer. It is rough. What do you mean partially connected? Ah, I can't stand it. You're supposed to be fully connected. What's it connected to? We're gonna be getting into some Overwatch also very soon. I should have restarted this. All right, hold on. All right, that's working. That's working. That's working. Let's try opening it back up. watch Overwatch. Hey, Milu. How you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for redeeming first. I didn't even hear it. That's awesome. My Twitch alerts are being stupid. Or did you do that earlier and I just didn't realize? To that yellow bodysuit, brown hair character a lot, even though I never played the game. Yellow bodysuit, brown hair. Yellow bodysuit, brown hair. Chat, who is Milu talking about? The character is female. That doesn't help me. She's not from Overwatch. Nobody super. Nobody suit. Searching through my archives in my brain. Maybe you're talking about Diva in her B outfit? But other than that, I can't think of anybody. That's all right. I'm sure it'll come up or something. I'm sure I'll figure it out sooner or later. Oh my god, my computer's so slow. How much for a brand new, grand spanking new computer? And don't tell me $1,200 because I don't have that. Your PC was 400 euros. Hmm. Hmm. How much is that in American dollars? You don't play a lot of games? Ah, well, I probably can't. Probably can't use that then. Imagine a. Thank you for redeeming. Second, imagine a taps invisible watch that I'm not wearing. You're late. Thank you for the daily check-in. Continues to tap invisible watch, looking at you um uh angrily, disparagingly. Where have you been? Hmm? Making cinnamon rolls? Making cinnamon rolls? That's fine. As long as you're willing to share with the streamer, that's fine. Lily, what's up? Rasen. Lucy plans a lot of games at plays a lot of games at 600 euros. Hmm. That might be something for me to look into. She does play a lot of games too. Is her computer very fast? I swear 9 p.m. is always so far away. This doesn't look like Overwatch. That's because it's not. I'm not playing Overwatch yet. I'm playing ZZZero first, and then like 2 hours from now, I'll be playing some Overwatch. But I need to catch up with some events because this one ends in 2 days. So I kind of need to take care of it. She says that her computer is fast, but sometimes it gets dot overloaded. I see. I like ZZZero a lot. Yeah. I wish they'd add some darker skinned characters to the game, but yes, I like this game a whole lot, a heck of a lot. I honestly don't expect them to. They are Chinese, after all. But I know Microsoft was going to be trying to really focus 110% into making our PCs AI slot machines. I would have saved my money for a GameCube. I know, right? I feel like I need a new PC anyway, even though I'm planning to get the Steam machine because my computer still needs to be fast so I can do quicker editing and stuff like that. But man, yeah, that's so gonna change the game. I won't have to worry about like putting like downloading games to my PC and running it ragged. I can just focus on keeping the specs good enough to do editing and run like things like VTube Studio. It's gonna be so good. Why not upgrade as opposed to a new one? It's tough because this is already a really good PC. I'm not really sure what's wrong with it. I wish I knew more about how to build computers and knew more about how to diagnose what might be going wrong with it. But every time I turn it off and turn it back on, every time I turn my laptop off and turn it back on, it starts out pretty fast, but then I put it into sleep mode and then I wake it back up and it's just chugging. I don't really know how to fix that issue. Microsoft wants to turn PCs into AI infrastructure. They don't want opt outs. Uh, yeah, PCs are complicated. Computers, they're a whole foreign language, and I think I might be like in the sixth grade when it comes to understanding. Well, maybe the ninth, but still, it's. I wish I knew more. could be how old your SSD is too. They do wear out and can't be fixed. Huh, interesting. Is my computer cleared regularly? I run an antivirus program regularly, but it doesn't seem to fix it. Well, it seems to fix the issue um for a very short time, but then it goes back to running slowly. An SSD issue though. Maybe. Maybe so. You consider yourself in the first grade. What about hardware cleaning? Um, Now that I don't do regularly enough, to be honest, and I really should. SSDs nuts, haha. And then you hit the whole crew with the dab. Come on. Could be overheating. Funny you should mention that. My laptop has been running scorching hot for a while now. It could be just I don't know if it's the fans not working or just a buildup of dust. I really need to open it up. And I just finished getting a new battery for the laptop because it can't stay on by itself without being plugged in. The battery's been run like to that point. So maybe it's just like the internals needing to be replaced or needing to be aired out or something to that effect. You could probably fry an egg on it. I probably could. It's very hot. PC and breakfast. I am not going to eat my PC just just to clear that up. That is not something that I wish to do. It is my only computer. I could, but that costs money. Then again, buying a whole new PC would cost a lot more. I should take it to a pro cleaner or look up YouTube videos about how to pro clean it myself. I don't know. A wind gust pump. Hmm. Because I already have canned air that I use sometimes to keep the vents clean. Hmm. But yeah, maybe. Don't recommend that for starters, so you don't get dust in sensitive areas by mistake. Hmm. I should try to clean the vents out more often. Definitely. I forgot what it was called. Yeah. It's not something that you would use every day, but I probably should use it like once every 2 weeks or something at the very least. Since it's just air, compressed air. Lucia wants to raise a strange puppy, but it hasn't quite warmed up to her yet. Wow. She's talking about a an ethereal there. Getting a diagnosis might save money because you'll at least know where to start. Yeah, that am true. That am very true. Where's my voice acting? Ah! Alright. I'll read it. If I must. Wise, Lucia said she needed to see you, but knowing her schedule, she probably won't be here for a while. Then I'll take the time to get some sleep. Wise, are you sure you're not actually an old man in disguise? It's way too early for sleep. Nah, no way. All right, I'm going to bed. If you and Lucia run into anything fun, you better tell me all about it. Sure enough, before long, someone came knocking on the room's window. At this hour, it could only be the Sleepless Wonder.
Nice. I knew you'd still be up.
Drink a lot of water. Yeah, that's what I've got right next to me.
Yep, I'm still up. I'm just not an early sleeper.
Perfect. Anyway, the reason I'm bugging you at this hour is I was hoping you could help me with something. Lately, my ethereal research has been like a Tarrasque mixer trying to get through the old metro tunnel in Cretan Hollow.
What?
Completely stuck.
Oh, okay, sure.
Oh, that's rough. How are things going before you hit the bottleneck?
It was going pretty well, I guess.
Oh,
I had this
that
plan to
doesn't
turn my lawn into pedal silk
that
for
doesn't
hollow camping.
inspire me with
I
confidence.
tried to figure out how the traffic lights on Fawn worked. Oh, do you happen to know if you tie both ends of a specter's cloak into a knot, how does it keep floating?
Wait, what in the world?
Wait, Lucia. Where are all these research ideas even coming from?
What do you mean, where? From the hollows, of course. Just walk on in, run into a couple of ethereals, and boom! Research inspiration! But I'll admit, these ordinary inspirations are just not enough.
The inspirations are not enough? Or should I be asking, what about the other ideas you had before?
Roxy, could it be you haven't read any of my posts on Spook Shack? I guess the titles of my posts haven't been catchy enough. If I can't come up with something as attention-grabbing as the fiery serpent, then no matter how many times I write about blast crawlers, people are just gonna get bored and lose their interest in the forum. And when that happens, where can I find leads on the night horror?
What's a night horror? Some rare ethereal you're interested in?
Well, it's kind of a long story. For now, think of it as an ethereal. An ethereal that can enter people's dreams and talk to them. Wait. Roxy, do you think ethereals can communicate with humans?
I suppose it's not impossible.
Right.
If we could really communicate... no, I'm not using an Arlon sofa.
I know
What?
what you mean, Roxy. Normally,
What's
I'd
an
say
Arlon
this is just
sofa?
baseless speculation and leave it at that. But right now, I've got the perfect research subject in mind. Let's head out now. Before diving into the hollow, we have to make a stop at Fluffy.
So many different terms. I'm not sure I kept up with all of
Fluffy
that.
first?
Oh, I'm going to buy a toy.
You're buying a toy? Since when did you have a pet?
Not yet, actually. But I know Chestnut's gonna be the goodest pup.
Is that right?
I see. You're thinking of using the toy to get the puppy's attention.
Yeah.
Yes!
Wait, then why can't we do it after we're finished with our business in the hollow?
Lucia, answer me.
Hey there, welcome in. Looking for something special today? If I want a little doggy to come up to me on her own, what should I get?
Her.
Honestly, you don't need to buy anything to get close to a pup. Genuine kindness, some patience, and a little passion. That's all it takes to win a puppy's heart.
True.
It's true!
Kindness, patience, and passion. Yeah, no dog would say no to that. I'm convinced.
No. I'm not saying I don't believe it. It's just... Chestnut's a very particular little pup. I understand.
Do you?
I've met lots of special needs pups.
No, that's not what she
Some were
means.
abandoned. Some have been on their own since they were born. If you want to gain their trust, it will take a longer time. Let me think. What about this? A brand new line of treats for puppies. I packed it with all sorts of delicious jerky. They're super yummy. No pup can resist it.
Take it from the pup. Karen leans in for a sniff as she introduces the treats. Hachu!
Sorry, the smell got me. That's okay. But, I don't think Chestnut would like this. Chestnut is, a bit of a picky eater. I see. Then maybe you want to give this one a go. Our most popular toy. It's a battery-powered bird that flaps like the real thing. Our kitties and puppies go nuts for it.
Oh.
This looks great. But is it sturdy enough?
Thanks for the alert, Milo.
I'm afraid not. It's actually designed more for cats, and it's built to be lightweight, so I wouldn't call it sturdy. It should work for smaller dogs, though.
Nah, it's a pretty big dog.
Big girl.
Yeah.
It's a big girl attitude. Oh, that might not work then. Let me think. Oh, if you don't mind something a little old school, we do have another toy for bigger pups. It's actually more of a pillow. It doesn't have any bells or whistles, but it's really sturdy and great for gnawing. It's also infused with a calming scent to help soothe anxious pups. People can't really smell it, but dogs usually like it a lot. Oh, this is adorable! Though, I'm not sure if Chestnut would care much about the scent with her sense of smell.
What you're saying sounds really weird.
Based on what you said, Lucia, Chestnut is a big girl who doesn't eat much, has a weak sense of smell, and a bit of a temper. That sounds a little weird.
Right.
What's weird about that? Every puppy's different. Chestnut's just got her own little quirks.
Sure.
This one, please.
Suddenly. Oh, it's a big T-bone steak. Not T-bone steak. A big chicken pillow. Sturdy little cushion. Highly recommended by Cairn. This is the most durable dog toy at Fluffy. A small cushion. Wonder which special pup Lucia plans to win over with it. Yes. One wonders. One wonders.
You got it. Hope it helps you bond with that special little pup of yours. Oh, it definitely will.
Sure it will. Lucia takes the cushion Cairn recommended, then rushes out toward the hollow. Better catch up quick. Oh, Lucia and hurry. Sure, that'll work. I know how Lucia works.
Let me think. All right, let's head that way.
Help! Help!
You're gonna die, sir.
Isn't that strange? This place was nice and quiet last time I was here.
Nice and quiet? You mean there weren't this many ethereals here before?
Ready. Not exactly. But the ethereals here were always pretty chill. They hardly ever gather like this.
What do you mean by chill?
Thank goodness you guys are here.
Yeah.
I was this close to being killed. That sneaky little hottie totally set me up.
Sneaky little hottie.
Which hottie are you talking about? Among the pack of ethereals that surrounded you, I didn't see any.
Oh, maybe you didn't see it. There was a smaller hottie, just about waist high.
Mm-hmm.
That one right there. It lured me all the way here and got me ambushed by all those ethereals.
Never heard of anything like that before. An ethereal pulling tricks on people? How did it trick you?
It ran ahead like it wanted me to chase it, you know?
That's pretty weird.
Yeah.
It's not that weird.
Yes, it
You
is.
young folks shouldn't underestimate how crafty those things can be.
No,
You're the
no,
one
I
who
mean,
did that.
You are pretty weird, mister.
Mm-hmm.
In the Hollow, most people run away from ethereals.
Mm-hmm.
That little hot tea from earlier, if you want to dodge it, it'd be easier than a Thanatos dodging a blast crawler. Why did you even chase it?
Right.
I didn't chase it.
Yes, you did.
Look,
You just said
I
you
was
did.
minding my own business in the Hollow, and that hottie ran at me out of the blue, with a whole pack of ethereals behind it to ambush me.
That's not
Now,
your story.
That's interesting. I've only heard of symbiotic ethereals in Hollow Zero being able to command other ethereals. Maybe that little hot tea has what it takes to be the next Nineveh.
I don't get what you're on about. You run into ethereals in the Hollow, you eliminate them. That's just the way it is. Instead of taking down that ethereal, you're now blaming me? That is just absurd.
You're the one who almost died to it.
Sir, my friend is just trying to understand what happened between you and those ethereals. If we don't know what we're dealing with, we might wind up in the same trouble you did.
Right.
You?
What? Frustrated by the questions from Lucia that he couldn't answer, the investigator snaps and storms off. All right. Go away.
Roxy, do you think I'm absurd too?
Not yet.
You've always been a little absurd, haven't you? Sorry, that was a bad joke. What I mean is, ethereals are dangerous, sure, but people can be too. I don't think you're wrong for being cautious.
Right.
I knew it! Wise, we're totally in sync. Like how Ahriman and Spectre always find each other in the dark. Plus,
Sure.
that investigator earlier was quite the weird one.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, that's the first time I've ever heard anyone accuse Chestnut of hurting someone.
Hold on. Who's Chestnut?
Yeah.
You don't mean that hottie the investigator was
Yeah.
talking about, right?
You're catching on, Wise.
Chestnut is a good girl. Ever since I met Chestnut, she's never harmed anyone from outside the Hollow. More than once, she quietly led me to injured investigators so I could help them. This one time, right around here, my carrot stopped working. Chestnut just happened to stroll by and guided me out.
You mean a hottie is working as a rescue dog in the
Right.
Hollow? That's even wilder than the research you mentioned earlier.
Right?
There's other reasons, of course, but I trust Chestnut. She's always been gentle and kind.
Is that
What's
right?
strange is, the last few times I saw her, I kept feeling like someone was tagging her, tracking her. Just like that guy from earlier.
A kind and gentle ethereal. I need a second to process it. Those other reasons must be really important.
It's a long story. Let's talk about it when we get back.
Okay.
And thanks to that weirdo earlier, I didn't even get the chance to give Chestnut the toy I picked out. Let's look around a bit more. Maybe she's still nearby.
Sure. Let's look around.
I think Chestnut went that way. Let's go take a look.
Find the little hottie with Lucia. Aha! Boom!
Rest in peace.
Boom!
Relax. My aim is true.
Nice try.
Fireworks. Wanna play a game? That's as far as you go. Noise, be gone. Now, little cuties, crush them.
What the? Slap you with my hammer.
I know you're there.
We see you.
You didn't hide your tail properly.
She understood that?
Whoa, it really is a smart
Of
ethereal.
course, she always understood me. Aw, you don't like it? Just give.
Although this is the closest Chestnut has ever gotten to me, it seems like she's not in the mood to play with me just yet. Should we head back? I haven't really processed it yet. Huh? Because of me or because of Chestnut? But I think I know what you want to ask. Let's talk about it once we get out of here.
Leave it to me.
A smart ethereal. One that understands our language. A lower level smart ethereal. That's pretty dangerous, actually. You leave the hollow with Lucia and return to Silum Bay. What a shame. You mean Chestnut?
Aw, Chestnut still wouldn't take my gift.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that investigator spooked her? Maybe that's why she's being extra cautious today.
Yeah. By the way, how did you meet Chestnut?
Well, it has something to do with the night horror legend from my tribe. Long story short, Chestnut is a gift the night horror sent me in a dream.
Oh.
I think I remember you mentioning the night horror, but you never said it sent you a gift. Can you tell me more about it?
You already know I'm one of the night watchers out on the fringes of New Eridu.
Mm-hmm.
We rest during the day, and we're active at night. The
Right.
stories say
Mini
that
naps.
long ago, our ancestors fought a powerful ethereal. The battle lasted for days, and just before it fell, it released a final surge of power. Ever since then, it's haunted our dreams. Sometimes, when our people fall asleep at night, they dream of the night horror. And in their sleep, they walk straight into the hollow, drawn to its call. Just before the ether consumes them, before they become ethereals, they regain clarity for just a fleeting moment. Over time, we've come to realize that the more people who fall asleep, the stronger it becomes.
Oh. And so that's why you don't sleep at nights.
What a terrifying curse. Is there anything you can do to break it?
No. That's why we moved to the outskirts of the city and stopped sleeping at night altogether. If we must rest, someone always stays awake to keep watch.
Mm-hmm.
The strange thing is, the night horror left more than just a curse. In the hollows, ethereals don't attack us. They see us like we're one of them.
Wow.
And this staff? It's the only weapon left from when our ancestors fought the Night Horror. It lets me mimic ethereal abilities. The chieftain
That's
said
incredible.
I was the most gifted of the younger generation. Or something like that. I'm still not sure what made him decide that. But he gave this staff to me.
Being seen as one of the ethereals and copying their moves. If all these weird powers are gifts from the Night Horror, then what about Chestnut?
Oh, Chestnut. It was a night not long ago. Granny was keeping watch for me. She was telling me stories of the Night Horror. How it's both feared and revered by our people. She even described the Night Horror she saw in her dreams. Just like everyone else said, a stunningly beautiful ethereal. Almost godlike. That night, I dreamed of the Night Horror's gaze. It was looking at me. And in front of me, there was a little hottie. It looked tired. Like it had been through a big fight. We stared at each other. Like survivors meeting after a disaster. Still cautious, still on edge. Not long after that dream, I met Chestnut right where the dream had guided me. She didn't seem eager to be friends, but she wasn't hostile either. And she treated the other outsiders kindly too.
It's incredible.
That's why I've always believed Chestnut is a gift. A little dog sent by the Night Horror.
So the Night Horror was just being nice?
So the Night Horror was just being nice? But why?
I don't know. But I think Chestnut is such a good girl. If we can get along, maybe the conflict we saw in the dreams won't come true after all. And what if the Night Horror is just like Chestnut? What if we could communicate with it? Then maybe everything our people have endured could finally come to an end. Sounds silly, doesn't it?
What? No, not at all.
Not at all. I get what you mean, Lucia. We still know so little about the Hollow.
Right.
I think your thoughts are worth exploring.
Even among my own people, no one really believes me. Except for Ade and Granny.
Lucia glances out the window. The night sky is beginning to fade. Just a faint shimmer of dawn on the horizon. Can't believe it's already this late. Better make the most of it now. You grabbing some breakfast? Nope. I finally got away from home and there's no one to tell me what to do, so it's time to stir up some trouble. Today, I'm gonna pull an all-morninger. All-morninger? Yeah, haven't you heard? Staying up early in the morning can really mess with your health. I used to think that was just something only night watchers had to deal with. But later, I found out that whether in the Outer Ring or Wi-Fi Peninsula, everyone looked just as lost and lifeless in the morning. People sleeping, standing up in the cable car, some stumbling into bamboo charging stations with their eyes barely open, others drifting into herbal tea shops asking for coffee. Clearly, they're all taking damage from pulling those early morning hours. Actually, it's because they stayed up all night. And they woke up too early. Really? But they just need to get some sleep in the morning, like Grandma told me. Besides, I clearly remember, Wise, when you wake up early, you also... Wait. We're getting off track. It's actually about Chestnut. I heard that people often take morning walks with their pets along the beach at Saloon Bay. Should we go check it out? I want to learn how do others get animals to like them. Alright, time to go chat with pet owners. We'll start with the dog. Hello? Good morning. Bad morning, unfortunately. A wild and lawless pup. Woof, 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 woof. All right, got it. So what do you want me to do now? The cocky little dog barks loudly a few more times, mixed with some impatient sneezes. Oh yeah? Then he lifts his head and turns around, clearly a sign he wants to leave. The girl walking him heaves a heavy sigh and turns to ask Lucia. Sorry, what were you trying to say just now? I wanted to ask how you and your dog usually get along. Oh, it's simple. He screams at me, I obey. If I don't obey, he screams, and then I obey. He always manages to cause even bigger trouble, and all I have to do is follow his bark and call. We are a heartless tyrant with endless energy and his poor slave. That's pretty much it. Have you tried headbutts? That might work. And it wouldn't hurt the dog much, you know? It would let it know who's boss. Oh. Of course, I've thought about doing something about it. Just starting a grand rebellion, grabbing him and jumping into the sea, ending it all once and for all. What? What are you talking about? But then I thought, I'm not even as good a swimmer as he is. What if he swims back to shore and tricks someone else with that innocent act of his? Wouldn't I just be letting another poor soul fall victim? I don't like this person. Compared to him, Chestnut is actually pretty friendly. Who says puppies aren't as fierce as ethereals? Suddenly, a strange smile creeps across the girl's face, as if remembering something exciting. What? But hey, humans live longer than dogs. In 10 years, when he gets old and has no energy left to bark and scream, and can't drag the whole table around the room just because he's leashed to it, he won't be able to torture me anymore. When the time comes, we'll live together in love and perfect harmony. Dude, you shouldn't. Dude. I think you need to go to like a dog trainer or something. The tyrant is clearly displeased with this and runs away screaming. Probably not wanting it to trick any other poor innocent humans, the girl rushes after it without even managing to say goodbye. Alright, that was an experience. This example doesn't seem very helpful. All I learned was maybe I could chase after Chestnut until she's all tuckered out, then stuff the pillow into her mouth. Lucia scribbles it in a notebook, but ends up tearing out the whole page in the end. Yeah, that wasn't very good. Let's talk to this gentleman here, a man with a bird on his shoulder. Wow. Want to say hi to her? Hey there, little birdie. Chirp, chirp. A bird with a human growing beneath her feet. That's good. So cute. It's rare to see a bird willing to perch so docilely on someone's shoulder. She's really friendly with people. If only my dog would rely on me like that. There may be a chance she's just being lazy, not wanting to flap her own wings and just wants to use me as her personal ride. Chirp. The little bird pecks the man's ear hard. Oh, jeez. After the man begs for mercy, the bird gently nuzzles her beak against the side of his face. Smart-ass bird. Wow, you two are real close. I get it. Animals can be moody sometimes. As humans, we need to be good at having patience, but also seize the right moment to create opportunities for communication. That's right. I trust she won't hurt me, and she trusts I won't hurt her. Everything else is minor. Though honestly, this one did hurt quite a bit. Ouch. Sure. I get it. I trust that Chestnut won't hurt me. So next time if she ignores me again, I'll say something to make her angry. When she gets mad enough to bite me, I'll apologize. What? Um, I'm not so sure about that one. Right. No worries. Everything else is minor. Chirp, chirp. Exactly. It's just a little dog. What trouble could your chestnut possibly get into? Yeah, no, Lucia, I don't like that idea. Grandpa walking his turtle. Hey, Lassie, what's up? Hi, sir. Are you taking your turtle for a walk? The composed turtle raises his head slightly, nodding gently in acknowledgement. Oh, smart ass turtle. That's right. Old Buddy here was my grandfather's good friend. He passed it down to my dad, and my dad passed it down to me. Technically, I should call it. You know what? Let's not get into that. Your grandfather's a good friend. Lucia counted on her fingers, trying to figure out the generational relationship between the two elderly folks. Many years ago, when I first got it from my dad, I was still young. But then I found it too lazy and slow, so I just kept it in a water tank. It seemed to know I looked down on it, so it gave me the cold shoulder too. But over these past few years, I've grown old and can't walk much anymore. It forgave me for neglecting it before, and now it's willing to keep me company when I go out to soak up some sun. Oh, what a nice turtle. That's nice. I wish I could have a quiet moment with my dog too, but I don't think she likes getting too close to me. Take it easy, young one. When words fail us, we can still speak through actions. Simply keep communicating with them and they'll eventually understand. Well, that was the best advice of all, I'd say. So that's how you interact with animals. I've still got a lot to learn. But I feel like Chestnut is also trying hard to get closer to me. Though she didn't accept my gift, she wasn't completely indifferent. Today was the closest she's ever gotten to me. But how do I gain her trust? How about try to keep believing in her? Great Wise. Thank you for the non-answer, dude. That didn't help at all. Hmm? So you mean, even though I saw Chestnut being hostile to that investigator tonight, I still gave her the pillow so Chestnut was willing to get close because she thought I believed she was a good ethereal? That makes sense. Just like what Gramps said earlier, Chestnut understood me. Yeah, but that investigator, he. Chestnut was really unfriendly with him, totally different from how I'd seen her treat others before, and how she treats both of us. I'd like to believe that Chestnut made her own judgment after observing him. Though I don't know yet. Though I don't know. I don't yet know the reason. As an ethereal, Chestnut being so friendly is already a miracle that defies nature and goes against instinct. I don't want to let her down. Probably because it's her usual bedtime. Lucia seems pretty sleepy already. It looks like you're getting sleepy. Go get some rest now. Alright. Tonight's hollow bedtime tales ends here. Even for a planned all-morninger, this has gone on way too long. I need to get out of here before the Night Emissary's magic wears off. I'll come find you when there's any new developments. Like a princess from a fairy tale who must leave when time runs out, Lucia waves goodbye, pulls up her hood, and gracefully vanishes into the crowd. That's story 1. The night horror seems to have appeared again. Lucia must go find her sleepwalking tribe members. Let's get it! There's no fixed bedtime at home. You just need to remember to turn off Belle's lamp. But tonight a familiar visitor will be dropping by. Always on your phone, huh? Well, I am too, so I can't be like saying anything really. Lucia sent a message, but didn't explain what's going on. I'll ask her when she gets here. Though, I bet Belle will stay up super late once I leave. As promised, your midnight visitor arrives in the dead of night once again. Hello.
Wise!
What?
What happened? Don't panic. Take your time and tell me slowly.
It's the Night Horror. There's word in my tribe that the Night Horror has returned. Our old chieftain. He sleepwalked into Lemnian Hollow.
Whoa.
And no one's seen him since.
Oh, jeez.
What? Was it an accident?
Lucia falls silent for a moment, still trying to gather her thoughts.
A few days ago, some people came to speak with the chieftain. They asked if any night watchers would volunteer to sleep at night so they could follow the sleepwalkers into the hollow and find the Night Horror. They promised they only wanted to learn more about the Night Horror's powers, and if anything went wrong, they'd wake us right away. But for everyone's safety, the chieftain said no. Not long after, people overheard the chieftain arguing with someone loudly.
Oh, that sounds suspicious.
That sounds suspicious. Maybe those people got turned down and decided to get back at the chieftain. You know, by somehow getting him to sleepwalk.
But they left right after they spoke with the chieftain. No one saw them return or sneak into the tribe. It looked like the chieftain just began sleepwalking because of the Night Horror, and following the fate of all night watchers, returned to the Hollow's embrace.
This whole thing doesn't feel right.
I've been carrying the staff he gave me, and I still remember his words. Maybe all night watchers will eventually embrace their fate, sleepwalking back into the Hollow and becoming one of the ethereals. But until that day comes, we live as people. We live our lives to the fullest. So if anyone took away the chance of him living his life to the fullest, even if it was the Night Horror itself, I need to know why.
Let's go in. Let's go in. This is the spot I was told about earlier. But this area, why does it look so familiar? You've been here before? I think so. Let me think. Here... This seems to be near a path Chestnut often takes. I've run into her here a few times before. Weird. Is it really just a coincidence? Anyway, let's search around for any traces the chieftain might have left. Whoa, weird. Nothing. Someone has stolen away the chieftain, and it's not good.
A crossroads. I see marks by the roadside. Let's check them out.
I've taken a look. There are indents from fiery serpent explosions, footprints left by Huskran, imprints from Farbauti's great shields, and marks carved from Archivores set down, and marks carved when Archivores set down his legs nearby. But no signs of humans, no neatly dressed investigators, no barefoot hollow raiders, and certainly no shoe-wearing ethereals. Nothing. Well, I believe you. Yeah, let's check out another spot. Lucia carefully examines the footprints on the ground. Hard to believe we almost missed such obvious clues. Should be this way. Don't you want to take another look? Well, to be optimistic, I think these look like footprints left by members of the Nightcrawler tribe, searching for the chieftain after he went sleepwalking and disappeared. Oh, I read that as two different sentences. By mistake. Besides, this area is usually deserted, yet there are multiple sets of footprints, all fresh and undisturbed by ethereals. Even if it wasn't about the chieftain, we should still check it out. Alright, then we'll check it out.
The ethereals seem a little out up today.
How could you even tell that?
See the glow around their cores? It's shifting fast. Much faster. About 20% quicker than usual.
Really?
Really?
They're chambers!
Boom! Learning a lot about ethereals. Lucia's kind of quirky, but she knows her stuff. Who's that Pokemon?
Ah, it's a hater.
You know this ethereal, Lucia? Don't tell me.
No, not like that. But if the chieftain had turned into an ethereal, he would be a far stronger one than this.
As expected of the chieftain, I guess.
I guess.
High-rank ethereals never get along. So if one is flexing its muscle here, it might actually be good news for us.
I'm not following what you just said, but if you're calling it good news, it's good news.
Right.
Yep. But first we need to deal with this little troublemaker. It's being a menace.
Don't worry, one swing will do.
Boom.
The hunt begins!
Boom.
Faithful companions, heed my call!
As for Shadow, the next
As for
stage
Shadow.
Is the ending! Woo!
I knew it wouldn't be that easy. The story's far from over. Not late, am I?
Lucia walks around the area and finds a few markers, which seem to put her more at ease. I hate to break it to you, but that ethereal we just saw was definitely a hater. They were all Exaltus priests before turning into ethereals. Why? From what I know, making hater requires some, prep work, so to speak. It's the cultist's exclusive cheese, made with unique techniques and extra long fermentation. Sorry, I suddenly lost my appetite for cheese too. Let's talk about something more cheerful. The people who came to rescue the chieftain left a mark. It means something like he's all right now, and everyone's gone back. But something seems off around here. Better get out quick. That's sure some efficient mark. I didn't even notice there was even a mark. Sometimes, night watchers encounter more troublesome situations in the hollows. To let our kin know about our predicament, we've established a unique and comprehensive system of markers. The message left behind this time, it matches what I felt. So we should head out now. Hold up. I've got this feeling that something's making the ethereals around here restless. Look carefully. We might find something good. And I haven't seen Chestnut today. What I mean is, since the chieftain is fine, we should continue our previous research until we get new information. If I remember correctly, there should be an ethereal around here that'd be perfect for research. Ah, so you just want to play with Chestnut, huh? Yep. Lucia keeps scanning the surroundings, wondering why the ethereals are acting so strangely.
No other clues nearby, huh?
What was that?
Oh.
Huh?
Oh, Chestnut.
Chestnut?
And it woofs.
Did you come looking for me to hang out? Oh, you mean you want us to follow you?
Yeah.
Come on, let's follow her.
Yeah, okay.
Shouldn't we look around first?
Let's go! We've entered the Hollow so many times, but this is the first time we've had a tour service.
Okay.
Watch out for ethereals, Lucia. No, I didn't mean Chestnut.
She can take care of herself.
Excuse me, coming through. Sorry, pardon me, coming through. Sorry. Whew, looks like everyone's in a rush today.
Who would have thought I'd hit today's step goal inside the Hollow?
Chestnut, what is it you're leading me to?
Don't tell me this is all because another ethereal tore up her pillow. Have we finally made it?
Wait, that's...
You need to do more cardio-wise.
And what's that beside him?
Kieran? Before Lucia could wake Kieran, more excited ethereals came swarming in, and Chestnut seems to want to join the fight? Chestnut! Am I dreaming? Am I dreaming? A hottie helping us fight against other ethereals? Watch out, Chestnut! Here I come!
Wanna play a game?
Lucia, I'll face the enemy.
Time is... Thanatos Smash!
Boom! It takes some time to wake up Lucia's fellow Night Watcher.
Kieran? Kieran! Are you okay?
Lucia? What are you doing here?
I heard about the chieftain. I came here to see if there were any clues. What about you? Did you also sleepwalk into this hollow?
I don't really remember.
Then probably
I asked a
yes.
friend to keep watch for me, but somehow I still ended up sleepwalking. Before you guys woke me up, I had no idea I was here.
At this hour, is it possible that your friend may have fallen asleep too?
I don't know. I saw him as a friend. But maybe he didn't see me the same way. He's always in an investigator outfit. Last time I ran into trouble in the Hollow, he was the one who saved me. Lucia knows. When things go south in the Hollow, we Night Watchers are always the first ones to be abandoned. It's rare for anyone to turn back for us.
What? Why? People treat you like that just because ethereals don't try to attack you?
Especially when the ethereals come swarming, it really becomes apparent that we're Night Watchers. But then again, I guess it's not always intentional. Sometimes people genuinely can't tell. In the chaos, a Night Watcher in a helmet doesn't look that different from a frenzied maniac or a vicious striker.
That's crazy. But the way you said it was kind of funny. Sorry.
Sorry.
In dangerous situations, people tend to turn on anyone they see as different. When panic hits, those so-called teammates usually choose to abandon us first. And they always say things like, "You'll be fine. The ethereals won't attack you. Just hide here. We'll come back for you when we can."
But most of the time, no one comes back for us.
That's why, after that guy saved me, I really thought he was a true friend.
Can't trust
Understand what you
everybody.
mean. But has he been acting strange lately?
Strange. Well, lately, he's been asking a lot about the night horror. And really digging into things like how we communicate with ethereals. Does that count?
I think it counts.
Communicate with ethereals?
Yeah, he saw me trip over a beholder engine once. It just looked at me and left me alone. Didn't attack me or anything. After that, he got it into his head that Night Watchers must be able to communicate with ethereals. And has the power to calm them down. By the way, speaking of calming and communicating with ethereals, isn't that your specialty, Lucia?
It is. Kieran points at Lucia's notebook and staff, looking confused.
You mean those ethereals I summoned? Oh, that wasn't me controlling them. That was just an optical delusion.
An optical
I layered some
delusion?
visual effects on top of simulated ethereal attack patterns, so it looks like they're there, but it's all just illusion.
Right.
I see. But what about this thing?
The hottie, right? Kieran, all confused, points at Chestnut, who is crouching quietly nearby.
Oh, that's Chestnut.
Yes, it
This
is.
ethereal's been sitting there quietly this whole time. I thought maybe it could understand us. Wait, is it one of your illusions too?
No.
Ah, yes, totally.
What?
When sitting still, she doesn't use much ether, so she looks really well behaved. But if you try to make her do something, she can be a little slow.
Lucia waves her staff at Chestnut, pretending to cast some kind of magic. Chestnut instantly starts wagging her tail and puts on a show.
This illusion isn't doing very well. I'll have to practice more later. Aw, I was gonna ask her to do something else too.
Oh, I see. This ethereal looks insanely real.
Yeah.
I've seen some of your illusions before, but this one... Seems like you've improved your skills again. Congrats.
I guess so. Thanks.
But even with the staff passed down in our tribe, you still can't really control ethereals. Does that mean what the guy's after? Controlling or communicating with ethereals was never actually possible in the first place?
Well, now I want Wise to play along, but I don't have the option to do that. This is not completely impossible. I've heard of something like that, actually.
Manipulating the ether environments to control ethereal behavior isn't totally far-fetched. Take Geppetto from Hollow Zero. It could even command other ethereals to launch ambushes. But I doubt this strange device here could pull off anything close to what Geppetto could do.
Right.
If we're talking about massive symbiotic ethereals like Geppetto, then yeah, it could definitely manipulate the ether environment in a large area. But I feel like we don't really need something that extreme to influence ethereal behavior. If we just want to change how ethereals behave, then maybe suppress suppressing or stimulating their ether activity levels could do the trick.
As expected from our ethereal expert. Have you seen anything like that before?
No, but the ethereals we encountered earlier were unusually agitated, as if they'd been provoked by something. Do you think it could be because of this device? And don't forget the chieftain's disappearance. What if someone's using the Night Watcher's abilities to try and communicate with ethereals, or to test how much they can control them?
Are you saying that someone's been experimenting on us? Using our ability to sleepwalk our lives? For research?
That's right. They probably want to exploit the Night Watcher's abilities to locate the Night Horror and research how to communicate with ethereals.
This theory actually lines up with how we've been treated during Hollow joint operations.
But it's just a theory for now.
A
We shouldn't jump to
game
conclusions.
theory.
We need more leads, like figuring out what this strange device actually does.
Okay, I'll keep you posted on what's going on back in the tribe.
With that promise, Kieran takes his leave.
Weird little thing. Wise, come take a look at this thing.
Now, let's scrub them away in one stroke.
Octomami is great. Anyway. This device looks like some kind of ether amplifier. Hey, Lucia, I know Wise is probably not going to ask you about this, but why did you lie to Kieran earlier? Just curious. Just curious why you did that. I'm probably not going to get an answer for that. If I'm not mistaken, the way it channels ether is somewhat similar to my staff. Was that ethereal just now also an illusion? Then that would make it super special. Of course not! Those were real ethereals just now, even more agitated than usual. Lucia glances in the direction Kieran went. Actually, my staff can indeed influence the behavior of ethereals. Influence how? Since my staff can knead ether into a ball, it occasionally emits an intense light, like the core of an ethereal, blinding those ethereals that still have vision. If that ethereal isn't nice to me, I'll catch it off guard and bonk it on the head. What? Just kidding. I noticed you've been kind of out of it. Lost in thought one minute, nervous and talking nonsense the next. Feeling better now? Let's talk about this machine first. Looks like it's what's making the ethereals around here so restless. The chieftain's sleepwalking and Kieran's blackout. They're probably connected to whoever put this thing here. But who could have done this? The person behind it all. Do they also know about this staff passed down from our ancestors? Wait, looks like more ethereals are coming. You and Lucia turn toward the source of the sound. A familiar figure comes into view. Chestnut is back and brought along the cushion from before.
Chestnut? Wow, you like this pillow, don't ya?
That's awesome.
Thanks so much for today. Will you come play with me again next time? Yes, he'll come too. It's a promise then.
Huh? You mean me?
Sure, yeah.
Nice to meet you, Chestnut.
This is weird, but okay. This is fine. At Chestnut's enthusiastic invitation, you pet its head and tail. What? It's just as hard as you imagined, and you can even feel the violent ether flowing through its body. This violent ether... Oh, great. Thank you. Thank you. I wanted to read that. Thank you. I'll read it later. Jeez. Actually, I need to take that from there so I can read it later. Dawn approaches. It's about the time Lucia usually leaves, but she seems to be deep in thought about something. Oh yeah? Deep in thought about this. Um that's not it. That's it. Um
You like
Shut up. Go to the end. Yeah, right here. At Chestnut's enthusiastic invitation, you pet its head and tail. But this violent ether formed such a friendly puppy. It's truly fascinating. No wonder Lucia always wanted to find a way to coexist peacefully with ethereals. After you and Lucia spend quite a while playing with Chestnut, you reluctantly say goodbye and return to Phylum Heights. Neato! Lucia?
Oh, it's nothing.
Is it nothing?
I was just wondering why the chieftain chose to give me the staff. If a family in Eridu had been holding on to a secret weapon, you'd expect it to go to someone powerful. Someone who could last the longest in the Hollow. Or someone who's best at taking down ethereals, right? Not that the Night Watchers believe whoever slays the most ethereals is the strongest, but I don't exactly have any other qualities that stand out.
What the hell are you talking about, Lucia? We just finished playing with a hottie. What do you mean? You know ethereals and the Hollow.
But you really know the Hollow. This staff marks the first time the Night Watchers truly connected with the Hollow. Giving it to the person who understands the Hollow best totally makes sense.
Right.
That does make a lot of sense. Actually, I've always had doubts about the true purpose of this staff. For decades, our chieftains have used it to fend off ethereals and protect our people from Hollow disasters. But for me, defeating ethereals was never the goal. I wanted to understand them. Even among the Night Watchers, some say I've strayed too far from tradition.
Right. You've always had a special interest in ethereals. I don't think I've asked before, but what made you want to study them in the first place?
Ethereals. Some are born from the Hollow itself. Some are the continuation of life in the Hollow. Some of them feel like projections of who we are in the Hollow. Others are quite literally the people we once knew. I keep wondering, when someone is corrupted and becomes an ethereal, when they lose their sanity and identity in the Hollow, is there really no way to bring them back? If we see the Hollow as our enemy, then it's nearly invincible. No matter how strong you are, I don't think anyone can wipe out every last Hollow.
Not any one
But if
person.
one day we could uncover all the secrets of the ethereals, or if the Hollow itself could answer us, then maybe there's still a chance to bring our lost loved ones home. We can't change what's already happened, but maybe we can still move toward a future where we no longer have to live in fear of the Hollow.
Wouldn't that be nice? Man, she is truly ambitious for being so silly. I wonder if she could become strong enough to be a kind of void hunter one day. That'd be interesting.
Maybe. But Lucia, those are some big questions. Perhaps the old chieftain gave you that staff because he believes in your search for the truth.
Is that so?
Lucia may have said a lot of confusing things, but she doesn't seem to too bothered herself.
Well, There's no way the two of us can figure everything out just by thinking.
Indeed.
Let's not stress ourselves out. Phew. So much has happened tonight. I'm exhausted. I should head home and get some rest. But I'm sure we can find out more about the chieftain and Kieran. Once I hear something new, I'll let you know.
Okay. Maybe it's because both the chieftain and Kieran are safe. Lucia hums a cheerful tune and walks away, and that went by way too fast. Thank you again. Jeez. It's hard to believe that I've touched an ethereal, a friendly one that invited me to pet it. Wow. Belle's gonna be so freaking jealous. Following Lucia always leads to fascinating experiences. I wonder what will happen next time. But I'm really sleepy. I should go get breakfast for Belle first. What if she went to bed early last night and wakes up early today? And the final piece of the story. While stopping the conspiracy with Chestnut, Lucia heard echoes coming from the hollow. While wandering around Phylum Heights, you run into Yidhari. Now this is a rare visitor. Lucia said she had something super amazing to tell us tonight, so she asked us all to meet her at Mystic Wares. But before she could say a word after rushing here, she got some message from someone called Kieran and just left right away. Where'd she go? The hollow? Oh no, there's a lash in my eye. Oh no. Oh, that sucks. There's something in my eye. Yuzuha and the others were also completely confused, but since their families were waiting, they headed back home. Though I think you might know what's really going on. I do. What else did she say? If you know about it, then I can rest easy. Lucia says she and Chestnut are waiting for you and wants you to meet them at this spot. Yidhari hands over a page with notes, clearly hastily written and torn from Lucia's notebook. I'm on it. Let me tidy up real quick. I'll be right there. Let's wait until you get back. Then you can tell me what really happened. Whatever she dissed us for had better be worth it, or else she's going to have to treat us to Yum Chasin at the very least. You sound kind of like Yuzuha when you said that. Yuzuha was the one who said that, wasn't she? I can't hide anything from you. We'll wait outside the hollow for you to bring Lucia back. But who is Chestnut? Okay, I'll be right back. I need to get this thing out my eye. Alright, sorry about that, folks. One of my lusciously long eyelashes got in my eye. Hey there. Ethereals uh um aren't made of ether. They're they're living beings just like us. And it's following me around. What the heck? Look, our little guide is in position. Huh? You're so smart. No matter how many times I look at it, this whole thing feels so weird. Wise, what are you muttering about? We're deep in Lemnian Hollow now. Even I've never been here before. If that investigator really is hiding here, plotting something, I wonder how Kieran managed to track him down. Kieran's probably working with him. Probably. Never mind that for now. The terrain around here is pretty tricky, so stick close to me and our guide Chestnut. Chestnut seems particularly excited. Seems like she was pretty happy with that hollow adventure last time.
Let's just follow Chestnut.
Let's just follow Chestnut.
Whether it's the suspicious investigator we saw earlier, or... Chestnut should remember their scent.
Are you training Chestnut to be a rescue dog?
Chestnut left a claw mark here, next to some scattered documents. Not bad. Chestnut's markings really help. Anyone who could spot those claw marks probably wouldn't miss these documents either. Is Lucia, doing positive reinforcement dog training? Wait, what's written here? It's about Chestnut. From a reliable source, a smaller than average hati, usually active in the Times-Worn Hills area. After repeated observation, it can be confirmed that the target displays affection and almost no hostility towards non-ethereal beings. It appears that communication with the target is possible. Chosen as a research subject, the capture plan is as follows. The document is vague, but it's almost certain that they're all about Chestnut. Heck, some parts even mention Lucia. Just as I thought, that person was after Chestnut from the very beginning. We need to find them quickly. And what does reliable source mean? It's Kieran. Lucia, it's Kieran. Like, could someone be feeding them information about Chestnut? It's either Kieran or the chieftain, Lucia.
Here we go. Wanna play a game?
Leave Chestnut alone. Boom. Ready for this? A broken phone. A phone that was left behind in a hurry. Damaged, but not fatally damaged. What the? Looks like that person's phone. Should we check it out? Lucia immediately turns the phone on, so she does know how to use electronics. Yeah, thank you for your referral. Our collaboration has been going quite well. However, allow me to bring the news of that hati to that gentleman. I'll be seeing you next time. Oh no, even if we have the chance to meet again, you likely won't recognize me anymore, so farewell. What does that mean? Looks like his partner betrayed him. And perhaps we'll find an ethereal. Huh? You mean the guy who accused us of siding with ethereals might have already turned into an ethereal? It's not your fault. No, it's not that. I was just thinking, if we'd saved him in time, wouldn't it be fun to see the face of that person who was so eager to say their final farewell? Yeah, that would have been nice. Come on, Chestnut. Chestnut seems to have torn open a briefcase here. The thing inside likely also belongs to the investigator. I'm not sure what happened, but that person, or ethereal, might be nearby.
Well, no need to look much further.
Right.
He's definitely nearby.
Sorry. I'll have to send you back to the Hollow. You asked for it.
Boom!
To the frozen abyss.
Boom!
I feel like there's an endless swarm of ethereals heading this way.
Yep. They know exactly what they're after. If this keeps up, we're toast. We need to take out the amplifier now. Ready for this?
Well.
Yeah.
The device is broken.
It's Kieran.
Guess you'll have to pay me back for that, huh?
It's you.
Yeah, it is.
As expected from one of my own. So much for being close to the ethereals. When it's time to strike, you don't even flinch, do you?
Kieran?
Oh, did I surprise you?
Didn't surprise
Honestly,
me.
I was more surprised by you and the old man.
You mean the chieftain? He sleepwalked into the Hollow because of you?
Yes.
Yeah, I figured someone like him, sitting at the top for so long, would have caught the Night Horror's attention. But nope, he's swallowed by Lemnian Hollow just like anyone else.
Why are you doing this?
Because he was just a coward, standing in the way. A few
Can you
days
be
ago,
more specific?
some higher-ups came looking for him. They made him an offer, but he turned it down on the spot. When I confronted him about it, he acted like he was some righteous hero and told me off like I was some kind of traitor. You are a hypocrite, just like him. No wonder he gave the staff to you.
Sir, you are not making
You
any
call us
sense.
hypocrites, but you'll do whatever it takes to get what you want, even if it means hurting others.
Whatever it takes. After years of glorified legends, everyone forgets. The Night Watcher's power was taken from the ethereals to begin with.
The Night Watcher's power was taken from the ethereals? What do you mean?
Well. Lucia didn't tell you? There's another version of how the Night Watchers came to be.
Oh.
Our ancestors didn't just encounter the Night Horror by chance. They knew what it was capable of. They knew it could control other ethereals. The entire tribe went after it, hoping to defeat it and seize its power. But when the Night Horror unleashed its final surge of energy, half the tribe turned into ethereals on the spot.
Oh, wow.
The rest barely survived. The only reason they were acknowledged by the Hollow was because they sacrificed their own kin.
But that's just another ancient rumor.
Stop lying to yourself. Do you really believe you can strike a deal with the Ethereals and not pay the price?
Right, yeah. Exactly. Thank you. What are you trying to say?
I don't think you're very good at explaining yourself.
Right.
Even if your story is true, it has nothing to do with what's happening now. What exactly are you trying to say?
We've spent our lives hiding in the shadows, shaped by traits we never asked for. Just because the Ethereals don't attack us, those who live in the city see us as freaks. Like we're invisible. Like we don't matter. When disaster hits, whether it's in the city or in the hollows, we're always the ones they abandon first. Back when New Eridu was founded, public security declared all survivors have been safely relocated to New Eridu. And us? We were still running for our lives. Caught between companion hollows, stumbling over the bodies of our own kin, crying as we counted who didn't make it. Tell me, did anyone come for us? Lucia, don't you want to change our lives for the better?
Even if we were to leave all this behind, it shouldn't come at the cost of our people's lives.
Who are you waiting for to come and uphold justice? Being seen as kin by the Ethereals, walking freely through the hollows. This is the Night Horror's blessing! We should use this gift to earn power, to gain recognition. Isn't that what we deserve? If it means a better future for everyone, then what do a few sacrifices matter?
But the price you're paying for that future, is it really your so-called gift? Or is it the lives of your own kin? What is it you really want? A place for our tribe to survive? A stamp of approval from New Eridu? Or something else?
I think it's something else.
Those sacrifices were just inevitable casualties. It's nothing compared to what we gave up when we first fought the Night Horror. Besides, after the early trials, I finally found better test subjects and stronger allies to back me. Everything's going smoothly now.
Better test subjects? Are you talking about me?
Lucia, you're so full of yourself. Though I too used to think you were some kind of prodigy, summoning Ethereals out of thin air. But now, you're just a coward with a fancy stick. Putting on cheap tricks, hiding behind research, while running away from your fate! I couldn't care less whether you live or die.
What is it you're after?
Right.
Chestnut or the staff?
Please, and be specific.
That staff was entrusted to me by the chieftain. After everything you've done, you still have the nerve to ask for it? And Chestnut? Chestnut is my friend.
Which he's gonna die.
Free
She's gonna
ethereal.
die.
I will not let you take her away.
She's gonna die by the end of the
Save
story.
Speech. I've heard it all before. The Night Horror is watching over the conflicts, gifts from your dreams. But you've never even dreamed of the Night Horror. You are just making up stories to hide the fact that it never chose you. The only reason you stumbled upon this rare hottie in the first place was because I slipped up. And I'm here to fix that. It's time things go back on track now.
You treat our people with even less care and compassion than Nineveh does the Hornets. I don't believe a word you say, and I won't let you hurt anyone else just to feed your ambition.
You didn't really think that half-finished prototype you destroyed earlier was my only backup plan, did you? Not everyone can stand to see the Night Watcher's rare gift go to waste. My ally supports my research generously. They've even thrown in a little extra firepower.
You're talking about the
So hand them
Exaltus,
over.
right?
Your magic stick. The gullible little ethereal you tricked. And you, my new test subject.
I thought she wasn't the
If you
test
surrender now,
subject.
maybe I'll even spare you from getting torn up too badly before I put you to use.
This guy, jeez. Ow.
Here we go. That's as far as you go.
New piece. Explosive drawn from countless legends, melodies, and dreams. This battlefield belongs
A little reward. Evade the enemy assault and circle of... This is your last page. Yep.
Bring on the fireworks! There's saber! Fall back, hurry! Phew! There's saber! Like a shadow!
Lucia, I'll face the enemy head. Here we go.
Ether curse!
Rest amidst the ice.
Oh.
Careful! It's floating something!
As for shadows, let's see you handle this.
Thanatos Storm!
Let's see you handle this. Now, bloom again.
Faithful companion!
Let's do this.
My call!
Boom. Oh.
Watch out!
So, looks like the staff didn't make you stronger. Why don't you give it back to me? I won't allow you to disgrace the relic of my ancestors!
Chestnut. I will never give the staff to you. Instead of using it to hurt people or treating it as a bargaining chip, I would rather use it to make new friends in the hollows. Go, little Monty!
Hit him. Think a machine stands a chance against all of these ethereal? Weak.
The illusions? The real ethereals? You're a monster!
Oh, please.
The hollow has answered my call.
You freak!
You asshole.
Maybe. But if you were really blessed by the night horror, how'd you end up being defeated by a freak and a little hot tea?
I underestimated you.
You overestimated
What
yourself.
you underestimated was what you kept talking about, the gift. You always saw our abilities in the Hollow as some kind of superior gift, and you see the city people as enemies who abandon us. And when it came down to it, you forgot that we've been acknowledged by the Hollow, and chose their machine instead.
I was only borrowing their power.
Uh-huh.
Most people see ethereals as enemies, but when you try to exploit their power and get burned by your own betrayal, it's hard to play the victim then, isn't it?
Right.
When you spoke so passionately about our tribe's place in the world, I thought you understood that.
Are you defending the ethereals now?
That is a wild take. That is not what she said at all.
That's not what she said at all. And as far as I've seen, Lucia never stood by when ethereals were hurting people.
You see the Night Watcher's power as leverage or a weapon for revenge. I see it as a way to understand the world. I want to learn about ethereals because the Hollow is their home. They're born there. They exist there. And they return there. I want to learn from them.
Not because you also want to find the night horror?
That's only part of it. I want to find it, to speak with it, to try and fix the situation we're in. But that doesn't mean I'll stop trying to understand the other ethereals along the way.
Chestnut lets out an annoyed sneeze from the side. What? Chestnut doesn't seem too happy about that.
Lucia, Chestnut doesn't look too happy about you shifting your research focus to other ethereals before fully understanding her.
Yeah.
Chestnut, I might never be able to fully understand you. This is probably goodbye for us.
What? Why? The sneezing stops abruptly, replaced by soft, eager whimpering.
You never said who your ally was, but I'm guessing they already know about Chestnut, don't they?
That's right. I won't lie. I did promise my ally I'd bring back an ethereal that could talk to humans. He's very interested. So, make your choice, Lucia.
Hit him over the head.
Stay with her, wait for them to find her, and watch as she's dissected, destroyed? Or let her go deeper into the hollow and never see her again.
No need for threats. I know what you mean. People like us, strange, sometimes invisible to others. If we don't live among our own, it's nearly impossible to find someone else who's just as special, a real friend. Thankfully, I met my friends. Friends with genuine kindness, some patience, and a little passion.
That sounds familiar. Didn't Karen say something like that?
Sounds familiar. Who said that again? Wait, wasn't that what Karen said? The way to get puppies to like you?
Right.
Friends. You mean the kind of friend who sends 2 messages in the morning when they wake up, then leaves you unread all day until finally replying right before bed?
What the fuck?
Excuse me, Mr. Noble and talented Night Watcher.
Right.
Unless you're night blind, you should be able to see me standing right here. I'm Lucia's friend, in case you missed it.
See? Staying close doesn't mean you have to talk to each other all the time. We live in different moments, but that doesn't keep me and my friends apart. Now, before I say my proper goodbye to one of my best friends, Chestnut, and hand you over to public security, I've got one last question.
I just want to say, this Kieran guy is so completely out of his depth on pretty much everything that he's talking about. The Night Watchers and their gifts, ethereals and the hollows, whoever his ally is and what they want to do with the talking ethereals, trying to become something, trying to make his tribe greater than where they are in the world, misunderstanding who people are from start to finish, even if he's been hurt by some people before. Come on, you speak in circles and you understand nothing. So very annoying, naive, completely completely unthinking when it comes to anything that you're talking about. You suck. you absolutely suck. Instead of being all broody and moody, you should learn how the world actually works, little boy. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Just wanted to get that out.
That ether amplifier of yours, what are its side effects?
What?
Right before I summoned the brave little hotties, I felt a strange power surge through me. In this area, only that amplifier could have caused something like that. But What's the price?
You think that machine summoned those hotties? It's impossible. You've destroyed that thing completely. And as your tribesman, I didn't feel anything unusual. Maybe it's time you face it. You're just something that can't be explained. You're a...
Uh-huh. Yeah, seriously.
Wait, if that word is all you've got left, then maybe just stop talking.
For real.
Freak? Okay, I'm sorry. It's like something only angsty teens.
Thank you, that's exactly what I was saying.
Heard one too many times, and it feels like getting brushed by Sordidus' tentacles. Ugh. Anyway, I'm taking you to public security. Our tribe isn't some lawless land. Now, it's time to say goodbye.
Reluctantly, Chestnut turns to face Lucia. Chestnut is exhausted from the battle, but somehow she's made her way back to the small pillow Lucia gave her. They lock eyes, both alive, both relieved, and neither ready to say goodbye. Give me that screenshot. All right.
He's right. You'll be freer and safer if you stay away from me. Head for the deepest part of the hollow, as far as you can go. Be wary of humans the way they're wary of you, but don't hurt them. If we're lucky, maybe we'll meet again.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Good girl, Chestnut. Go on. I will never forget you.
And that screenshot too. Thank you. Lucia watches as the little ethereal trots off with a pillow in its mouth. That gentle, puppy-like hottie feels like a dream, as if it never existed in this time and space at all.
I already miss you.
But deep within the hollow, a strange creation awakens once more. After an adventure that defies all instincts and the natural order, it returns to its body. This was a fruitful journey, returning with a name and gift given by a new friend. Now it returns to watching the Night Watchers who gain powers from it. Well, that was an incredible story. Who'd have thought there would be a tribe of people who could be around ethereals? Just like little pets, I guess. Lucia said she needs to deal with Kieran first and we'll be back in a bit. So tired. Let's take a break. So much has happened. Wonder how Chestnut is doing. Will you ever see her again? After taking a short break, you are woken up by your phone's notification sound. Sure enough, it is a message from Lucia. Talk with Lucia about everything. Lucia. Hey. Wise, you're finally here. Are you all done?
I borrowed a vacant house from Monato, so Kieran could stay there.
Huh?
Chieftain said someone will come pick him up. An officer who's familiar with our tribe's affairs.
Ah, gotcha.
That investigator who turned into an ethereal wasn't exactly a good person.
Right.
But Kieran still has to take responsibility.
Yeah, that's true. I guess that's a wrap for now.
Well, I'm glad things have settled down. But I can't help thinking, isn't there still something we haven't figured out?
Yeah, we still don't know anything about Kieran's ally. There might still be someone out there waiting to take advantage of the Night Watchers. It's unsettling.
Unsettling? That doesn't sound like you, Lucia. But either way, you're going to keep up your research, right?
course. Even if I won't be seeing Chestnut as often anymore. And I can't upload our videos or tell the world there's an ethereal in the Hollow who can actually communicate with humans. Chestnut gave me the courage to keep going. I've made some real progress this time.
You mean the Hollow, right?
Progress? Oh, you mean the staff, right? The way it let you summon a real ethereal? That's definitely worth studying.
Right.
Yeah! You see, I don't know how it happened, but just now, through the staff, it felt like the Hollow responded to me.
That was incredible.
The Hollow said, "Let there be little hotties to help Lucia." And boom! They appeared! And helped me take down that big guy.
Nice.
All in all, I think it's something very, very memorable.
Indeed.
And it's got tons of research potential. You see, if the Hollow really let me communicate with little hotties, then maybe I could talk to the Night Horror too?
Yeah, that's a possibility.
If you really could talk to the Night Horror, what would you ask?
If I ever got the chance, I'd ask, why did it give the Night Watchers the trait that makes ethereal see us as kin? Can our dreams stop leading us to madness and turning us into ethereals? But I want more than asking questions. I have bigger ambitions.
I'm sure you do.
Maybe someday, everyone could hear the Hollow respond, just like the first Night Watchers did. Maybe we could even communicate with it, so we won't have to live like nomads.
That answer's a long way off, but I think if anyone can reach it, it's you, Lucia.
That answer's a long way off. But I think if anyone can reach it, it's you, Lucia.
Yeah, there's still so much left to learn. Time for a break, and then the journey continues.
To deal with Kieran, Lucia had to return to the Night Watcher tribe and hadn't been in touch for several days. After going to bed early for a few days straight, you're actually starting to miss the feeling of staying up late. A few days later, at Soybian Temple, late at night. Wise, ever since coming to Yinquei Summit with Shifu, making us go to bed early, wake up early, and exercise regularly, I haven't seen such obvious dark circles under your eyes in so long. Don't tell me you're planning to make us Night Watchers too? So you're getting some practice in? What are you talking about? Just kidding. Oh, right. Monato's waiting for you in the outer courtyard. Better get going. Come back soon and tell me all about what happened these past few days. I pet an ethereal. I know, you're jealous. Monato. Proxy. Lucia seems down lately. Yuzuha and the others think you might know what's up. Actually, we've seen her posts. Is she still sad about parting ways with that ethereal puppy? It's possible. I just saw her at Fluffy. Let's go over now.
Although Lucia's always going on and on, like, we gotta be friends with ethereals. We can never quite follow her train of thought.
Oh? I think she's pretty
But
straightforward.
as her human friends, everyone really likes her. Plus, she's always so cheerful. So what's been weighing on her lately?
Oh, miss, I remember you. Would you mind if I asked a few quick follow-up questions?
Oh, sure.
Oh, you mean the sturdy little pillow I bought here?
Yes.
Sure, go ahead. What do you want to know?
Thank you so much. So, did your puppy like it?
She loved it.
Yeah, she loved it.
I'm glad to hear it. Next question is, how's the wear and tear?
Pretty worn out now.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. We'll keep improving the pillow's material. But the material's already been reported as too hard by a lot of customers. If we make it any sturdier, I'm worried some smaller pups might hurt their teeth chewing on it.
True.
Chestnut is, well, a big girl. For most dogs, the material is already strong enough, I think.
I think so, yeah.
All right, noted. And one last question. Has your pup shown any discomfort from the filler's scent?
Not at all. She's quite a strong pup. Loves running around with that little pillow in her mouth.
Wonderful. Thank you for shopping with us. We appreciate the feedback.
Lucia, are you done talking?
Karen falls silent, staring at the tall, slightly intimidating canine Thyron standing before her.
Huh? What's with that look?
Yeah, wow.
What were you guys talking about just now?
After a whirlwind of explanations, you finally convinced Karen the toy wasn't meant for Monato. No! Monato's not even a she, Karen. Jeez. Karen apologizes 6 times for the misunderstanding, then brings out the store's most popular dog treats and insists Lucia take them. Lily. I know. You're waiting for me, right? I'm almost finished here.
Next time, don't call hotties puppies.
All right.
Mother.
Canine Thyrans aren't puppies either.
Right.
Of course. Whether it's a fierce canine Thyran or a bulky hottie, neither is your average little pup. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh out loud.
Monato glares helplessly at his friends.
All right. Back on topic.
Congrats, Lucia. Your latest post is getting a lot of attention. If Monato hadn't told me, I'd have thought everyone suddenly wanted to discuss why Trinocs have such pointy heads.
Don't mention it. I put so much effort into my serious, well-thought-out research posts. But everyone just wants Chestnut's adventure stories.
I'm
Some
sure.
even asked when Chestnut will dive through the fissure into Hollow Zero, punch the Hornets, kick Nineveh, and reach the peak of ethereal life.
What?
Lucia, we all know you miss Chestnut, but
A hottie's front legs are built more like a real canine's, not a cat's. I mean, they can't punch hornets.
That's true.
And its back legs can't really.
Also true.
wait. This is what you've been stressing over?
Well, not exactly.
It better not be.
Actually, Wise, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. Things are mostly settled now. Kieran's been turned over to public security.
Okay.
When I asked the chieftain, even he had no clue why I was able to summon an actual hottie using just the staff and a notebook.
Really?
If it wasn't just the staff, then maybe the little hotties appeared because the night horror was watching me again. Or was it because of Chestnut?
Lucia.
Do you think the night horror might not be an ethereal at all?
Whoa, that's an interesting theory. Whoa, I never even considered that. Not an ethereal. Not an ethereal? I was about to say that it was just her own power growing. But this is a much more interesting thought.
I trust your judgment. But aside from ethereals, the only other beings we've seen born from the Hollow are sacrifices, right? The Night Horror doesn't seem like one of them. Then what could it be?
It gave the Night Watchers the traits that make ethereals mistake us for kin. It can enter our dreams and lead us into the hollows. It even foreshadowed my farewell with Chestnut. It has to be something far more mysterious, some deeper creation of the hollow itself.
The creator,
but I
perhaps?
still know far too little about the hollows.
No, that would be too
like
inconvenient.
You said, the answers might be a long way off. At least I can restart the research I put on hold. So, who's coming with me into the hollow to see if an Avaris actually bonks its horn when it rolls over?
You gotta sleep early today, no matter what. Let's leave such night outings for next time. Lucia isn't disappointed. She happily waves to you and leaves, scribbling away on her little notebook. In the night sky of the unknown, and on this dreamless journey, there are plenty more truths regarding the hollows, waiting to be discovered by this Thyran girl full of curiosity. Like a shadow fading into the night. That was really fun. So interesting. Except for that Kieran guy. He friggin' sucks. I still need to do these special stages, of course. But my friends, they call me. They call me. I must go play Overwatch now. And by go, I mean stay here and switch games to Overwatch. I hit the wrong button. I'm a wrong button presser. Okay, let's see. We switching. I can't believe Hoyoverse made me really like Lucia. She is so much more interesting than the silly girl in her preview video. And so is Yidhari, by that measure. I wasn't ready to pull for either of them. I was so uninterested, but they are such interesting characters.